Hi, I'm in the middle of my second playthrough of this game, and I really feel that I represented the rules very well, but there was two things that I really screwed up on, and I didn't realize it until the second playthrough, and somebody pointed it out. And the screw up, it just made the game harder. So if you're playing it the way I was playing it, you're going to have a really difficult game. And so what did I screw up? Well, the thing is that your history card here has two rules that you need to take into account. Several times throughout the playthrough that you're going to watch, I created I kept commenting that this north instruction, what do I do with it? What do I do with it? What do I do with it? Here it says that after the first passage of time, the G instruction goes into the cup. The G instruction is this guy. And if you remember, during the setup of the game, he starts over here on the operation track. And so I kept ignoring it, saying, I don't know when we do something with this. I don't know what the trigger is, right? I wasn't sure. Well, the trigger is right here on the card. And so I just missed that. So after the first passage of time, you just pop that into the success cup, and then you're off and running. So by my forgetting to do this, I made the game a little bit easier for me. Okay, so that made it a little easier. Now let's talk about the one that made it a lot harder. That would be this one. So these Ravage tokens, you're going to notice, get placed on a settlement or a tribe, and then things will happen where these Ravage tokens will get removed. Okay, so I was removing them automatically every time the enemy did a recovery check. Well, here you can see that when they do a recovery check, you're supposed to roll a die, and it only gets removed if you roll a 1, 2, or 3. If you roll a 4, 5, or 6, they spend the action points, but they don't actually get to remove the token. This is huge, and it'll become very apparent as you watch the playthrough. I lost the very first playthrough, and it was largely, well, there was several reasons, and I didn't fully understand the mechanics of the game. But then when you watch the second playthrough I do, you're going to see that I'm struggling because I'm failing to remember this rule. And so I do eventually figure it out, and then the game all of a sudden got a lot brighter for me because this is huge. Being able to put Ravage tokens on an enemy prevents that enemy from doing actions against you. And the longer it takes them to remove these tokens, the longer you get a chance to do actions without any repercussion, okay? So it's very important to place these on the enemy, and it basically distracts them for a while. And if you are able to remove these tokens really quickly, then that enemy not only gets rid of the distraction, but then they're focusing on attacking you, which ruins your day. So trust me, this rule right here is critical, and in my entire first playthrough, I did not recognize this rule. Totally missed it. So thank you to the folks that pointed this out to me, and I'm hoping that those of you watching this can review this real quick and just understand that in the first playthrough, I totally forgot about this. Keep that in the back of your mind, and every time you see Jeff tell you to remove the Ravage token, you can shout at your screen and say, "No, you idiot!" And so I will definitely remember that. Yes, I was indeed and in fact an idiot when it came to this particular rule. So hopefully that will help you, and thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome.